Hey everyone, it's Tiffany from Let's Get Scrappy, and I am back with a Scrap Diva Designs design team project to share with you. This is the new collection that is coming out September 2nd. So get ready, set your alarm, mark your calendar, September 2nd, 2025, if you want to get this adorable Hocus Pocus collection, which is right here. Sorry, you're going to have the glare. But I did show this already on my channel if you want to see a walkthrough of the collection. And then I used her 5x7 Folio die set that is now back in stock. So if you've been waiting for it to come back in, it is back. Just hit that link in my description box and it'll take you right there. I love this. I love folio die sets. Let me just say, I love folio die sets. And just let me just give a little pitch here for a second, because when you first see the price of this, it could be a little jarring when you're thinking, what for a die set? There are like 20 pieces. Oh, this is on the outside. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't even know if I can count them all because there's 2 pages. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 pieces, if I counted right, which we can't, like, you know, I might not have. But 19 pieces for this set. That's why it's the price it is. Like, you are getting what in theory is, you know, 3 sets combined. It is worth the price because you can make a folio that's just basic like this. You can make it bigger. You can make your own gusset and have a bigger spine. If you want to add more flips and flaps in between, you can make it into a card. You can make it into a banner. You can make it into a little wallet. There's all the things. This is a core piece. I always talk about ones that are core items. The novelty you don't have to have. Core, you don't have to have, but it's nice to have in your stash. And the fact that it comes with pieces to mat your project is awesome. So that's the die set that I used for the base. And then I used the Fringe Flowers 2. And I used the Spiderweb Memory Dex shaker. I think it's a shaker. Yes, shaker for the spiderweb that you'll see in my project here. So those are the die sets that I use. But I just love the way this turned out. I love a good stripe. Like, I wish I had more of the stripe. And I wish Erica like sold singles as well as the full collection, because I need more of the stripe and I need more of that orange cat paper. Like, the orange cat paper is so cute. Oh my goodness, just saying. But here is, I used one of the tags on the front. I already made one of these and have a tutorial on my channel in the bee paper, the Be Happy paper. And you see I put the stripe on there too. I love the stripe. And then these are the Fringe Flowers that I made, and I did a tutorial there. Oh, I forgot. I did use the Halloween words number, well, let me grab them. I think they're number 2. I don't remember. They're 2025. Oh, that's Halloween words number 1, 2025, because there's other Halloween words on her site. So make sure it says 2025, or just make sure you have all of them. And then here is that spider web. I did it in a glitter. I just added some bling from some enamel dots from my stash. But I love layering up these words. You don't have to, and I'm going to show throughout this month of, you'll see some words that are layered with foam, some that aren't, because if you're putting inside albums, you don't necessarily want them thick and chunky. And then here is the back. I love this paper too, mainly because I love that color. And then I had this ribbon in my stash, and I had matching, it's not twine, but it's like, I don't know what you call it. That string. Not really. I don't know. And then it opens up like so. So this is just a simple folio. It's the base that I did in the tutorial. I wanted to use it up. And so I put a little pull on there with the ribbon. This simple folio fits roughly about 15 photos, maybe like 13, 15, I would say. So if you want more photos and you want bigger photos, you need to add more flaps to get more photos in here, or you can put two together, just something totally different, and make a do-si-do. So just glue the two backs, and you could glue the back in a U and make that a pocket, but glue them together, and then you have one going this way, one going that way. Just one side I would leave flat on the embellishments, because you want to be able to put one of them, well, it's going to be on both, because even if you turn this over, yep, you'll just, you'll just have some chunkiness. But do-si-dos are fun. So, and I just like saying do-si-do. So that is an option. Or for my folio, I created a 1/4 inch gusset. You can make a 1/2 inch gusset. You can make a 1 inch gusset. All the things. It's totally up to you. You don't have to use the gussets that come in. I'm calling them gussets. I don't care. You don't have to use the gussets that come in here. You can make your own just with matching cardstock. So just know that that is an option. And if you aren't sure how to do that, just put it in the comments and tell me the size that you want, and I'll give you the measurements of how you should do it and where you should score. Okay, so it opens up like this, and I put in 2 tags, just plain. I did mat them on black cardstock. I used my mini stapler to put a staple in the ribbon. This is just a plain photo mat. I really love this pink. I didn't originally want this here, but you'll see on the other side, the one I wanted here, I put the bats upside down. So just make sure, and I even said that to myself before I put the bats upside down. Make sure to look at the direction of your paper, the side that's cutting, etc. But if you're like me, you're gonna mess up at least once. I'm sure I did it twice. I did for sure. Now that I think about it, I created a tuck spot. There is like a cut apart page, and I fussy cut this out, fussy cut this out, fussy cut this out. This spider web, where did I get this? Oh, this is from Halloween Words as well. Let me see. It is right here, this spider web. I had scraps, so I just punched out like in white glitter and in black glitter a whole bunch, not a whole bunch, a few to play with. And so I added that there, but this still is a tuck spot if I wanted to. Same with over here, tuck spot. So it could be like that. You can mix it up. So it could be like that. And then this opens up. And these little sentiments are on the cut apart page. This was the one I wanted on this side. So I was kind of bummed. I didn't want the potion bottles on that side, but you just go with the flow. Sometimes you might just decide I'm gonna leave stuff upside down like I've done in previous projects as well. But I was like, okay, it's not that big of a deal. Just put it on the inside. So we have that. I love this paper right here with the moon and the pink and purple clouds. So cute. So it just closes up. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 spots for big photos. So you do, you could put like 2 by 3s on here if you wanted to. So it's not quite 15, but if you want more, you can, like I said, make these gussets bigger so that you have room to expand, and then just add more of these flaps going throughout. Like you could even stagger this one and make it like a waterfall type of thing with this page here. So, you could have fun with it. You can add 4 more photo mats in here. And this is just, I did this one. I just cut this one. It's not part of the die set. But this is 6 1/4, 4 1/4 by 6 1/4. So that way I could just put a photo right on here if I wanted to. That is 4 by 6. And there's enough room in this pocket to add more if I wanted to, add more of these photo mats. Okay, there you guys go. Again, that is using the new Hocus Pocus paper collection. So cute. but I have my favorites. I always have like my favorites of the pattern papers. I just always do. That can't go like that. That'll drive me cray cray. Sorry, you guys know I fuss with the bows, but the die sets, if you're seeing this before the release goes live, and the release goes live September 2nd, 12 a.m., which I always say, if you're on the West Coast like me, it's shopping time at 9 p.m. on the 1st. So you can start now putting some things in your cart. If you're getting some of the older items to go along with the newer items, I'd put those in your cart now, so that way you don't have to fuss and, you know, you don't run out of time before things sell out. But definitely check out the new release. I will have obviously some more videos coming your way, so stay tuned. And thank you guys so much for watching. If I did inspire you to make a purchase, please make sure you use my referral link in the description box below. That helps, you know, provide just, you know, I don't even know what I'm saying at this point, but it gives me a commission and it helps me provide more content that is free. And that way you could see how to use the items. And again, if you haven't watched my channel is the basic channel. She has so many amazing designers. Mine is just the basics, so you could see more so of what the die does versus all the extras you can add to it. But the extras just look so good. You have to check everyone out. So be sure to follow hashtag Scrap Diva Designs. And it's all right here, her handles. So right there. And then hashtag Scrap Diva Designs. And if you make something, put yours in there too. I personally love seeing everyone's projects. It's just so fun to see how all of our minds, you know, think different and we do different things, and it's just a great inspiration. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.